Hey, what's up, y'all? It's ARENAVINCENT back up in here, exploring life like always. You know what it's time for. 2023 National Football League. That's the NFL playoffs. Round 2, divisional round, predictions, picks, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give you who I think is going to move on to the conference championship round or round 3. But first, I got to give you my super wild card weekend or round 1 playoff game prediction results. See how many games I got right and my thoughts on the whole week 1 super wild card weekend for the National Football League 2022-2023 season. Right? That's the way you put it? Yeah. But let's go ahead and get it. All right. First game on the docket I picked, it was the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Your homie ARENAVINCENT picked the Jacksonville Jaguars. He hit the job done. This game was crazy. I get what people would say. Oh, this was rigged. This was predetermined. This is written. This is crazy. This is fixed. Look, I get all that shit sometimes why people say that. But until hardcore evidence truth comes out, because that's the way it is, man. You got to have hardcore evidence truth. Even though the truth might be hitting you in the face. And maybe there's motherfuckers out there that know the truth. But since it's not like there, a lot of people ain't going to believe it. But whatever, man. It was a great game. If you're a Jacksonville fan, if you're a Charger fan, it's so depressing. Chargers choked it away. They couldn't get it done. I had this pick. I had the Jaguars to upset the Los Angeles Chargers and move on to round 2. They got it done. My thoughts on the game. I told my brother it ain't over till it's over. I tell everybody it ain't over till it's over, man. Minnesota doing that 33-point comeback. Fucking Tom Brady in the Super Bowl with his, down fucking 28-3 or whatever. You cannot count the games out. I get it. Sometimes that shit's boring. You want to switch it off. Or if you're a fan, you get depressed. You go, fuck. If there's hope, if there's a way to win, there's a way to win. You got to watch it to the end, unless the motherfuckers are running up the score like Georgia did to TCU. Then that's different, man. But you never it is. I think San Diego, of course, Joey Bosa, that's fucked up. I get it why the fucking refs call him on that shit, because you got to wait till you get to the sideline and throw your tantrum to get pissed. You do that shit on the field, the referees don't like that shit. They feel like you're upshowing them, or you could have hit somebody with your helmet, whatever bullshit. You can't do that. So I get the frustration. It was a false start. After they looked at the replay, it was kind of a false start in Jacksonville, but it is what it is. Jacksonville took advantage of any opportunities that were given to them. You know what I mean? That's it. Trevor Lawrence played like crap, but like I said, man, you play to the end of the game, and that's what he did. Jacksonville Jaguars shocked the world. They got the job done, and that's all I can say, man. San Diego fucked up. I think it was one. Jacksonville punted, and then the San Diego Chargers got the ball back. It was during like their last possession, I think, and they didn't do shit with it, man. They kind of ran on the clock, but I felt like they passed like twice, or I don't know. Just to me, it was like, what the fuck was San Diego thinking? But it is what it is. Jaguars got it done, so I got that pick right. Crazy game, but you never give up, man. So there you go. Let's go sending them to round 2. So I got the pick right. Next game on the docket was the Baltimore Ravens taking on my Cincinnati Bengals. Your homie ARENAVINCENT had the Bengals to go because, hey, that's my team, so I'm biased. Bengals got the job done. I watched this game all the way to the last fucking Hail Mary that Ravens quarterback Huntley or Headley threw. Man, I thought the Ravens were going to catch it. I know I got deflected or something like that, but I swear, man, I thought the Ravens receiver was going to catch that ball, tie it up. Of course, they'd have to kick the field goal to tie it, but it was going to go to overtime. That's what I said, but it didn't happen. Shit like that, that's what makes that shit exciting, man. That's what makes playoff football crazier, because it's it. That's it. You eliminated. You know what I mean? That's it. It's done. So that was crazy. Got that pick right. And my Cincinnati Bengals are moving on to round 2. All right. So I got the pick right. 2 right for now. Next game on the docket was Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. I got that pick wrong. Miami Dolphins couldn't get it done, losing 31-34, making it a closer game than all the experts thought. A lot of people thought Miami was going to get boat raced. Miami was going to get blown out the water. They stayed in the game with the third string quarterback. I just think They had their chance. They had their chance, but they just couldn't get it done. They couldn't convert the first down. And that was it, man. They couldn't get into field goal position. Imagine, man, the Miami Dolphins would have fucking upset them Buffalo Bills. That would have been great. But hey, the Buffalo Bills are still favorites to win the Super Bowl. And this is my adage too. I don't give a fuck you played ugly. I don't care if you played whack. You played under your performance or underperformed. As long as you get that W, that's all fucking matters. So they did what they had to do. I got that pick wrong. All right. Next game on the docket was the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That was a Monday Night Football game. I didn't even watch that game. But the Dallas Cowboys, I had the Cowboys to win, and they won. They won in 31-14. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, who knows if he's coming back. But Tampa Bay's always been like that the whole year. Not really high scoring. But we'll see what happens. I got the Cowboys right. They got it done. Mike McCarthy. Only reason why I picked the Cowboys too, one of the main reasons, because Mike McCarthy is a coach, ex Green Bay Packer coach. So we'll see what happens. I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but we'll see what happens. All right, so they moved on. I got that pick right. Next game on the docket would be the New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings. New York Giants led the whole game, I believe. New York Giants just proved what a lot of people were saying about the Vikings. The Vikings were frauds. I'm not a Vikings fan, man, so I picked the Giants all the way to defeat them punk Minnesota Vikings, and they got it done. Some people were shocked. Some people weren't. Minnesota did have home field. The New York Giants, they're the Giants, man. They're going to do what they have to do. So I got that pick right. Bye-bye, Minnesota. You gone. All right. And the last game on the docket was Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I had the Seattle Seahawks to win that game. Upset alert. Did not happen. The San Francisco 49ers came out and they whipped some ass. I looked at the box score of the game. It looked like it could have been promising, but if you don't score no points in a quarter, you got to score points against the 49ers anytime they give you the opportunity to do so. And it didn't happen, man. So, shout out to Geno Smith. I think he owns the single season passing record now for the Seattle Seahawks franchise. Hey, man, they got into the playoffs. That was supposed to be Green Bay Packers spot. So that's why I was rooting for the Seahawks to do it. They couldn't get it done. I got that pick wrong. San Francisco 49ers move on to round 2. All right, so I got total picks right. I got 4 picks right and 2 picks wrong. So I'm 4-2 for the 2023 NFL playoffs. All right, let's go ahead and get to round 2. That's the divisional round. There's only going to be 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. That's so we can get it started. Saturday's games, it's going to be the 1:30 p.m. West Coast time. It's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. You already know who I'm going to pick. I'm sticking with Trevor Lawrence and the upset alert crew. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs, shocking the world and moving on to the conference championship round. That's what I'm taking. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence doesn't fuck up in the first half. Hopefully he doesn't fuck up in the second half, Get it done, Jacksonville. I don't care how you get it done. Just get it done. Taking Jacksonville Jaguars over the Kansas City Chiefs. That's my upset of alert pick. That's what I'm taking. Next game on the dock is a 5:15 p.m. start West Coast time. It's the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. This is where the Giants fandom stops. Daniel Jones, sorry. Saquon Barkley, no thanks. I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles to defeat the New York Giants and move on to the conference championship. Jalen Hurts has always been hated on. A lot of people said he's not a good quarterback. He's not going to make it in the NFL. He doesn't know what he's doing. And look at that. He came back. He needed a couple years. He came back, and now he's doing what he's supposed to do, leading his team. Hopefully, we'll see to maybe the Super Bowl by taking the Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. I know he's coming off a little bit of an injury. I think he got enough rest. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles, defeating the New York Giants, moving in round 3. All right. Next, Sunday's games. This is going to be a 12 p.m. start. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills. You already know who I got. I'm taking on Cincinnati Bengals. I don't got no PTSD from this game. Whatever happened to the Buffalo player, Damar Hamlin, that sucked, but he survived. So let's go in and get it, man. You go on the field, go all out. Cincinnati Bengals for the win, upsetting the Buffalo Bills. And moving on to the conference championship round. I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals to finish to finish out and go into round 3. Let's go Bengals. All right. And the last game on the docket, it's I think it's like 3:30 p.m. Dallas Cowboys versus the San Francisco 49ers. You know what? And I'm not a 49er fan. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to defeat the San Francisco 49ers and move on to the conference championship round. Yes, I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys over the 49ers. I don't really like the 49ers at all that much, so that's who I'm taking. Let's go, Mike McCarthy. You need to see if you can beat them 49ers. And let's hopefully Dak Prescott doesn't throw these damn interceptions. And the Cowboys get it done. The Cowboys defense steps up and knocks Debo out. And that little, Christian McCaffrey motherfucker too. All right, man. And Brock Purdy, nah, you done. Let's see if the Cowboys can get it done, taking the Dallas Cowboys over the San Francisco 49ers. So there you go. This weekend, divisional round picks. Who I got? I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles over the New York Giants. Taking the Cincinnati Bengals over the Buffalo Bills. And I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys over the San Francisco 49ers. So that's it. Round 2, divisional round picks. Jaguars, Eagles, Cincinnati Bengals, and Dallas Cowboys. All right, man, there's a go. You already know what to do. If you agree, disagree, got something to say, leave it, drop it in the comments section. Those are my picks. And as always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life. Your homie, Arena Vincent. Vincent 365 production. Novello. You know what to do. Click down on the link to my podcast. We'll be dropping the episode for January 2023 soon. I only drop one episode a month. All right, so check it down. Click down below. Click down below. I have the link to my podcast, and I think I have all my social media links too as well, and my Cash App, All right, man. Peace.